Hi, this is Elliott from the Fullam People, and we're going to be interviewing the founders of Horrific Finds, and we're in New York City. Let's do this!
Hi, Elliott. I'm Dylan.
Hi, Elliott. I'm Robin. Thanks for coming over.
So, Elliott, this is my apartment. Have you ever seen any apartment like this before?
No.
No? Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so, to get a little tour, it's perfect fitting to start off with The Creature from the Black Lagoon, because that was my first monster love. Growing up, I used to watch The Creature from the Black Lagoon, I would probably say every single day. Have you ever seen that movie? You gotta watch The Creature from the Black Lagoon. One of the most classic Universal monsters of all time. In my opinion, the greatest. And in the opinion of many, the greatest. So definitely put that on your watch list. This guy in the middle here is a predator skull. Pretty terrifying, right? He's gotta clean his teeth. They're a little dirty, but otherwise. These guys, one of my favorite characters is Sam. I had to have one with the mask, and then the pumpkin head without the mask. So, two of my favorites right there. As we move over here, we've got, you see these little guys up here? You see those little guys? Can you get up there? I can hear it. Ready? All right, here we go. Can you see them?
Yeah.
All right, there you go, little guys. These are all my little favorite little, horror monsters. I don't collect little figures too much anymore, but those are the guys that kind of survived. This guy's from Buenos Aires, an original prop replica.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. He's pretty cool. Pretty scary looking dude, right?
Yeah.
Would you want to live with a house where Chucky, a life-size Chucky, is right next to you? No? It'd be a little scary, right? Wake up in the night and Chucky's suddenly at the end of your bed. Down here, some more Creature from the Black Lagoon. This guy's Wendigo. It's a very cool monster from the comics. And then, of course, a gremlin. Everybody loves gremlins. We got some more of those. I'll show you those in just a little bit.
Those are awesome.
Thanks, bud. So this guy up here, you know what this is?
Predator?
It is a predator. It's actually a mix between a predator
An alien.
and an alien. That's right, it's called a predalien. It's one of my absolutely favorite pieces in my entire collection.
Can I have it?
I'm a big collector of busts. You can probably tell that already. I got a lot of life-size busts here. This is one of my favorites, the Joker. Picked him up just a little while ago. Right next door is Deadpool, hanging out with his little chicken. But man, oh man, that Joker's great. It's perfect to take a picture with him, right? So over here on this side of the room is where I sleep. And right next to the bed is this wall, which is one of my favorite walls. Right across the top here, we've got Natiri. Yep, Iron Man. You see Iron Man movies?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, right?
Hulk.
A couple more Hulks, right? I always love that pose. And then an enraged Wolverine. And on the end there, the original Predator, another piece by Stan Winston. And actually, directly below him is another Stan Winston piece from the Terminator 2 movie, which is one of my most rare pieces. That's an original prototype. There's only 4 of those, to my knowledge, in the whole world. It was not mass-produced. It wasn't part of the mass-produced run of figures, but this is what they based the bust off of, and it was hand-painted. It's phenomenal. It's a beautiful piece. This is another rare piece. There's only 300 of these from Venom. This is based off of the comic. I have another bust that's, they're both based off comics, but this is more the original version. The other one's more, if you were to see him in a film, he might look like that. But this is one of my favorites, only 300 in the whole world. And then right next to him we got another Deadpool. Deadpool, this statue came with 2 heads and 2 different hands. So we saw next to the Joker, 1 head displayed with the chicken, and this one we've got a more serious, not comic version, but a little more intense head sculpt, and then we've got the pistol in this hand. And then right next door here we've got a great rendition of the Punisher, right? And then just for fun we've got Arnold again, and he also comes alive. So pretty cool stuff.
Awesome. What was one of your first ever figures you've gotten?
My first figures, I used to have a bunch of little figures in this apartment. We ended up getting rid of all those, but I kept the first one I ever bought. And the first figure that I ever bought is this guy, right here. 7-inch creature from the Black Lagoon. He started it all when I was younger and also when I was older, you know, so to speak. But I bought him, and then that night, literally, I took him home. I ripped him out of the package, which you're not supposed to do, by the way, but I didn't care. I put him on my desk, and I started looking up all the other kind of figures that were out there, because I didn't even think stuff like this was made. And then, actually, I came across this guy, and this is one of my, I said I talk about favorites. He's beyond a favorite. He's just an essential. This was probably the first oversized figure that I bought, which led me to buying larger pieces and getting out of the smaller figures. So this guy is absolutely essential. I'll never get rid of this or sell him or anything. He's priceless to me because he spawned all basically every figure in here that's life-size or half-size or any of that kind of stuff. When I first bought him and saw the detail and everything that could be done on a larger figure, I just fell in love and I never looked back. So these two guys kind of hang out together right over here.
Okay, so anyways.
So over here, I showed you one gremlin. I've got some more. This guy's from the store as well. This is his buddy, hangs out over here by the window. Both of them are attached into these little things back here. And then right next to them is a life-size creature from the Black Lagoon. Pretty tall. I've got him elevated. I built this base for him so that he kind of was out of the way a little bit, otherwise he was in the middle of the room. And I got him at a convention, bought him on the spot. We took the train there, so we had no way of getting him home. So we drove home that day, rented a car, drove back to the convention, piled him in the car, and then drove back here, had to bring other stuff to storage to get him into the apartment. So then we went to the storage, then we brought him into the apartment and dropped the car off and then set him up. So it turned into quite a day, but it was all worth it. It was absolutely wonderful. So right underneath here, I actually have a complete collection of all the Michael Myers figures that have been released. So in the back we have the 18-inch figures, 2 different heads, the sideshow version, even the gemmy little animatronic stuff. I think, hopefully the batteries, where is it? Where are you? You're there on the foot. There he is. Right, comes alive there. And then while he's still going, we've got all the stuff over here. Little Funkos. And then down here, some custom figures. It's a little dark, but all these little guys. And then a cool one is this is signed by John Carpenter. I didn't meet him, but I got this through another collector, so I thought that was pretty cool. Elliot, are you thirsty? I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm in the kitchen.
Okay. Oh.
So these are my boys. They reside in the kitchen. I got Michael Myers first. I think he's about 6'2", 6'3" with his hair a little bit taller. Then we've got Jason. Then we've got the original Michael Myers. Then we've got the remake Jason. The very rare Leatherface. This guy's the hardest to find. And then this is the first Gemmy product that came out in a life size that was a horror icon. And obviously it's good old Freddy Krueger. And they all turn on. They're all animatronic. You plug them in and they come to life. What do you think? Would you want to live with these guys in your kitchen?
No.
No? Understandable. This is my desk. This is where I work. Got the 1-2 Iron Man, his buddy, Iron Patriot, Superman statue. Just came out, actually Jim Lee style. It's very well done. This is the other Venom bust that I was telling you about, the one next to the bed. This is his friend, so to speak. The tongue comes out, magnetic, and then goes right back in. Next to him is Carnage. In the middle is the Terminator. If you pull the Terminator out, you click the back. This is really cool, actually. Total nerd moment, but that's okay. The eyes light up, and then when you turn it off, they burn out just like they do in the movie. So, very cool. And then, last but not least, here on the end, we have the Alien Warrior 1-to-1 bust by Sideshow. This is a very difficult piece to get your hands on. There's only about 400 in the whole world. And then next to him is one of my absolute favorite pieces, the Berserker bust. This was the first Predator bust that I got out of all the ones that I own. And then at his feet here, or at his chest, I guess, we've got the elder predator, the wolf predator, and then the original.
How did Horrific Finds get started?
Horrific Finds first got started basically as a passion. I wanted to share with people my collection. When people came into the apartment, they'd never seen anything like this before. And I thought, you want to, part of collecting, what makes it so much fun is to show people what you have. It's a pride. You take so much time to find it, hunt it down. It's a process. And you get it, and you finally own this thing that you've been looking for months or years. You want to show people. You want to tell people about it. So I thought, hey, the best way to do that is to, start a Facebook page and say, look what I just got. And that's how it all started. I bought something new and I posted about it. And after a couple of months, what I started to notice was people were enjoying the fact that I was collecting figures, but they also were sharing with me the things that they collected, whether it was shoes or utensils, even like skulls, spoons, and stuff like that. And it was very interesting. So I kind of took a cue from them, and I started to look all that stuff up to see what else was out there. What other stuff do people collect in horror or the Gothic, culture and all that kind of stuff? And I started to share that to show people what else was out there. And from there, it just grew.
What's next for Horrific Finds?
Well, a lot of exciting things, honestly. We just built a website, horrificfinds.com, so now we're cataloging everything that we're sharing. We started to partner with stores. Over the past year or so, we've been sharing so much content, and we've been helping a lot of stores generate sales or be seen, and that's really turned into something that I really love. I love helping these businesses out, and because they make such cool stuff. There's so many small businesses out there that just make amazing, amazing work. And now with the audience that I have the ability to show people, hey, take a look at this. Go over here and help out this small business. Follow what they're doing. And I mean, from so far, my followers have responded tremendously, and the business that I'm starting to work with have also been, they've gotten great results. So going into the future, we're going to continue to go on that path. We want to partner with stores. We want to help artists and small businesses expand. All right, bye, Justin.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Wait a minute, Justin. Justin, what's in your pocket?